Hello. Whoa. Goodbye. Hello, my gorgeous girlies. And guys, how are you? Today is a slightly different video. So I have lots of subscribers on here that have, this angle is shit, that have been here from the beginning. So how do I start? So if you guys have been following me for a long time, you'll know that my channel is an English girl living abroad. I live in Fuerteventura. I've lived here for over 6 years now, and I've been vlogging my journey. So it's difficult. Things have been super duper tough lately, but I don't want to do any blaming. I don't want to badmouth anyone. I just want to give you the facts so that I can kind of explain what's happening with us and where we're going. That is a much better angle, but it broke me pig in. I can't hold it for this long, you know. No. Here, I mean here is, well, that's okay. So we were living in in the center of the island. We lived there for 4 years, I think. Lived there happily. COVID happened. It was a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, we then moved to the north of the island. So the reason that we moved there, I've always wanted to live there. I've always wanted to live in Relocation. But the reason that we moved there is because friends of ours at the time bought a house there, and we were going to be living in the house. So the house was like a shell, but they decided that I could put my designer touch on it. They were going to pay everything for it. We were just going to rent the house from them. So we had the best time doing up this house. Exhausting, but the best. I vlogged it all. My videos of the new house tour and all of that is there somewhere. But yeah, it was exhausting, but it was going to be my forever home, and you know, I was excited. Anyway, without going into too much detail, the friendship very quickly turned sour. So these people were, Brett and I are very much into positive vibe, positive life, spreading the love. You know, what you put out, you get back. These people were very opposite to that. So we clashed massively, and it was a very difficult situation. So, I would love a tiny coffee.
Oh, no then.
Well, what was the drink going to be?
Water.
I'll have my water here. So yeah, so thank you so much. But I've told myself that I'm not going to cry during this video, because I'm not. I've done an awful, this happened way back in May, so whatever. So they decided, because the friendship was not very nice, that they were going to sell the house. They were giving us until the end of that month to get out of the house. It's so difficult to do over here. Rentals over here are very difficult to get, and when you have a massive dog like Chico, it's almost impossible. So Chico went to stay with some friends of ours. Chico went to stay with some friends. He was looked after. He was happy, but I missed him very, very much. A friend of ours offered us their studio apartment for us to live in, and you know that it's myself. No, it's myself, Brett, and Faith, and obviously Chico. But Chico wasn't allowed to be in the apartment. So he went to stay with friends of ours. He was really happy there, and we decided that we were going to go back to the UK for a little bit, because I wish it was just our old friends decided to sell the house and we had to find a new home and a new place for Chico. I wish that was the end of it, but it wasn't. It was a whole horrible situation. There was lots of social media hate. Still to this day, there is still social media hate. So they still post about us online, like up to 10 times a day. It's full on. But it did, I'm going to be really honest with you, I'm not going to say that it was easy and we just brushed it off and we were like, your opinion doesn't matter. It was just a lot. It was an awful lot, and we both got very, very sick. I got so stressed that I don't know if this is TMI, but my period stopped. I didn't really sleep. I was not really eating. It was horrible. It was horrible, horrible situation. So we decided to go back to the UK. We moved into this place here. God bless our friends. Moved all our stuff, got ourselves sorted, went back to the UK. Spent some time with family. And we also were buying a car from these people too. And we'd paid off a massive chunk of the car, but they wanted the car back. So Brett flew home, gave the car back. And then while we were in the UK, Brett's sister decided to start, oh my God, I can't believe how... Brett's sister decided to start a GoFundMe to get Chico back to the UK, so that wherever we were here, Chico would be safe there and he'd be with family. Girl's got photo shooting and ruining me. You all know that Chico was a rescue dog and we have had him for 3 years and 4, and he's my baby. So him going back to the UK is just incredible. Right. So Chico is now in the UK. While we were in the UK, Faith decided that she would like to do some studying in the UK, and we said absolutely, that's fine. So she is going to take her GCSE math and English next year. So we're going to do it private, so we're going to pay for the exam for the governing body, and she is studying now for GCSE maths and English. She wants to do a photography course, so we are going to spend a little bit of time in the UK for her next year. We're here now. Well, while you're watching it, while I'm filming this, it's September. We've been here since August. Oh my God, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been doing up this apartment, making it look all lovely for the owner. So when he comes back from where he is, he'll be in love with it. But in that time, we have also decided that when Brett's finished his studies, when Faith has finished her studies, Brett and I are going to go travelling. So we are saving up for a transit van that we're going to convert, that we are going to take across Europe so we can explore. We want Faith to come, like desperately want Faith to come. And we're still looking for the van that's big enough for all 3 of us. But she might be settled and in the UK. We just don't know. Faith is going to be 16 this December. So by the time we do this, she will be coming up 18. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if she's going to come with us or not. Now, the thing that this has taught me, right, there's been lots of life lessons. Like, one of them is, you know who your friends are. When shit gets shitty, you know who your friends are. You also know that family is super important. So, you know, they supported us massively. We ended up being in the UK for 3 months. And it was incredible. We got to go to sports days, we got to go to family functions, to barbecues, birthday parties, all of those things. It was just incredible. But it has also taught me a really scary life lesson, that there is not just good and bad people. Like, I think that there are normal people like you and me, and then there are like murderers and, you know, psycho people. Well, there are actually bad people in between that. It's not just, and do you know what, it's taken me to the ripe old age of 44 to know that, but it's made me look at things differently. So I've always been a little bit of a free spirit. I've always just kind of gone where the, you know, the mood takes me, but I have to be a little bit more sensible now and not put so much faith in other people. I hope that's cleared it all up for you. I hope, because I've had so many questions from you guys that you don't know if I'm in the UK or if I'm back in Fuerteventura, if I'm staying here. So I'm definitely here until Christmas. I'm gonna go back to the UK for Christmas. I think that after that, we're gonna be here until March. We're gonna come back to Fuerteventura until March, because Brett has lots of events in that time. And then after that, we're going to go back to the UK, and it's all about faith. It's all about what she needs. It's about doing her driving, getting her education, getting her into college. It's all about those things. So in that time, Brett and I are both going to be still working, still saving our asses off for our van. But I just have to not put a time scale on it, if that makes sense. But we're okay, we're healed, we're better, we're doing okay. We're living in a very beautiful island, my island, on a very gorgeous part of that island. So yeah, that's it. That's the real life catch up. If you've got any questions, guys, message me. You know that I'm open and honest, and I will answer all those questions for you. And I'm sorry that it has taken me such a long time to catch you all up on it. Are you on coffee duty, boo?
Yeah, we've got to go.
Oh, we've got to go out. But yeah, that's it. Don't forget to give this video, no, I'm not even going to say that, because this literally is just a message to you guys, okay? I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.